there's always this piece of me that's yours always. Even though our time is short, there's always this piece of me that's yours, yours, yours.
still of the night, gazing up at the sky, when the stars began to fade, dimming lanterns in our eyes, thought there was nothing to find. I stopped searching for a reason, just let the world embrace us. In the silence we are one. Can't escape from this feeling inside you, released from heartache, you'll be fine. When the cracks start to let you run right through, I'll be there to help you shine. I used to come here all the time in late July to send a wish into the night that maybe one day when we leave the hurt behind, we'll find a way to make our hearts burn bright like a comet in the sky. I promise you this, as long as you're looking, you'll see the signs. Just for a moment, a flash of light, you'll never forget. I heard you crying aloud, and a part of me cried with you. I finally see why all the meteors fall out of you. Can't escape from this pressure inside you, but tonight the stars align. When the cracks start to let your own light through, I'll be there to help you shine.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the SLE. We've got another matchup for you here today. We've got Chitaly. I don't know if this is how you pronounce it, but it sounds quite Italian when you say it like this. Versus Emrys Esports. This is a matchup I'm looking forward to. So a couple of mid laners that haven't played mid in the SLE, as far as I'm aware, so far yet. Exciting to watch. I'm joined by my co-caster, Los Murderetto. How you doing, brother?
Hello guys, I'm doing great. I have recently passed my last season's scoreline by 1 win. I'm feeling great. So
Yeah,
we will get to see that amazing matchup of Chi versus Emrys, where on the Emrys side I did not see the lineups by the way, but at least there should be two Chi players there actually.
I don't know who's played on G. I mean, Flay today for
Play
sure.
and then
The
Obsidian, the jungler, but
Obsidian. Oh, I forgot he was. That was
yeah, but I
ages
don't
ago,
know if
right?
he's playing.
He is.
No,
He is.
just last split with me.
Wait, really? He was
Yeah,
actually playing last split.
yeah.
Holy shit. Wait, okay, I'm just like brain dead. I thought he played in like Split 2. Anyway, he is actually playing today, and Cloud, who's been the fill-in jungler for them for like many of their previous games, is actually filling in mid lane for them today.
Oh,
So be exciting to see how he fits in here. I mean, we won't hopefully I've seen some of Cloud's games. I've seen he's been like just randomly turret diving people on the Amumu. I'm praying we won't see any Amumu mid, any repeats of that. I'm looking forward to see. I think he's well from what I know Cloud personally, so I know he's a bit of a Gragas support player. So I'll have to see what he comes up with in the mid lane. What
I
he's gonna end
mean,
up playing here.
Gragas used to be a viable mid laner, so maybe if you're still good enough on him, maybe, just maybe, it might be
That
an angle.
if I had to describe him in a word, I'd say he's crazy. But well, we're not gonna go through any draft, obviously. So we're gonna be like straight into the games here. We'll see the drafts all as one. I got Cloud. Oh no, Cloud on Syndra mid, the most boring pick. But Astra Lupa on Skarner mid. Now,
Um,
Loss, what do you think of this mid matchup?
it's we've seen one weird matchup today.
It's true.
Uh,
It's true from yourself.
and that weird matchup won. So I'm looking for that Skarner to go 3-0 in the lane.
Now, actually, a interesting thing. I know Astra Lupa. I was trying out for a team, and they were on another team already, like within the org, and I played against Astra Lupa. And they played Skarner mid against me, and they destroyed me, absolutely destroyed me, and completely 1v9 the entire game. I'm surprised that she's still playing it, but yeah, Astra Lupa is known for some very wacky picks. I think also plays Shyvana mid. So this is weirdly enough definitely not the first time Astra Lupa's picked Skarner mid, and I'm excited to see how it'll go because I love an odd mid lane pick myself.
Yeah, it certainly is interesting. To be honest, once you get your first item, like Syndra don't really have kill pressure on you. I feel like just cutting the
Yeah.
space stat and extra income from playing mid instead of the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels
Yeah.
like there will be a really hard time killing it.
Yeah, I mean that was also my experience. I think I even played this exact matchup, and it was kind of like I couldn't even farm gold because Astra Lupa spaced amazingly and used the Skarner W to proc first strike all the time. Every single time I had it up, it was instantly procced by Skarner W. So, well,
Yeah,
we'll
the
have to see
range
how
on
it goes
that
in this.
is
Maybe
crazy.
Cloud's a bit better than me on Syndra, but yeah.
Nah, that must be Cap, right? Who could be better than you on Syndra? Or on any mid lane champion?
It's true.
Especially
It's
Nidalee
true.
or something, I don't know. We'll see a little bit later in top lane.
No. Don't remind me. Don't remind me.
So there's
But-
the top lane matchup at least is interesting. There's a lot of fighting going on there. Gwen versus Yon. Yon a little bit better early game but with wrong missteps. Gwen with fully stacked passive can do a really good trades on the Yon.
Now, maybe you have him. Oh, Torment actually going for a little bit of a solo invade here onto JL's red buff, but he's happy to just smite that away, no risk there, and just continue with his clear. And now Torment, Capareza doing an excellent job of zoning Torment from walk-in safely back to lane. Is the top laner for Chitaly, is that like a rename of Big Boy Slaps, or is that actually is it a
That's
new
a good
another
question.
player?
Let me really quickly check it up if I can find it.
Sure.
You can yap about something.
Yeah, sure. I mean, to be honest, I don't have too much insight into the other roles in this game. I kind of only play mid, but I mean, the bot lane matchup seems kind of like a snooze fest. I mean, both these ADCs want to scale up quite a lot, and it's pretty hard for Leona to engage onto Thresh. At least 3-6, in my humble opinion, it's pretty easy to flay the Leona away. Although Sejuani is really, really hungry for a gank in here. I mean, they know there's no ward there. They already swept it out. I think Sedge is just gonna reset and be back to clearing their camps here.
Yeah, so what I did find out was if it's not the rename, that guy plays exactly the same champion, so I'm going with the rename.
Okay, good. Now, can you talk me through this top lane matchup? Because you're a Yone player yourself. How is this matchup for Yone and Gwen? 'Cause actually, I think you played both of these champs, in fact.
I play with them both, yeah. I feel like Yon is just better in almost all the situations in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Only point is maybe level 6 with when the items are not there yet, and
Okay.
depends on the components. But I would favor Yon in this matchup every day, all day. It's just a lot better for him.
Okay.
Where we see a little bit of training in mid lane. Just Astra Lupa being a menace and taking 2-1.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so. I mean, Cloud hasn't lost too much HP, hasn't lost too much mana either. Is probably just farming up some. I mean, it has a decent CS lead already. A 10 CS lead in the mid lane. That's pretty. It's pretty good 5 minutes in. Also in the top lane for Torment here, although he has burned his TP already, and he is just permanently invading JL's jungle here.
Yeah, so that's how it goes, right? As I said, I would favor Yon, and Yon always gets seems to get the prio in this matchup as well on these players. So you just have
Yeah.
a lot of more agency in the game, and you can search for them. But I'm not sure. Searching on Jax, one of your biggest counters, kind of rough. Not
Yeah,
sure about that one.
that's interesting actually, because when I'm looking at Yon, I feel like while you say Yon, I trust you that Yon is good into Gwen. I I felt like it's quite hard for Yon to play this game. I can't imagine he's that amazing at tearing through Skarner, and Jax it just sounds awful. Thresh also sounds pretty tough to deal with. So how do you feel about these top laners in terms of the game overall? As the game progresses, do you feel like both of them are going to struggle in these games, or do you feel like Yon is just going to be stronger than Gwen, even in like the late game team fights?
Overall team fights,
Mhm.
Gwen will have a little bit easier time to find the targets that she wants, right? The Jinx, the Syndra, just press W and run at them, right, with Ghost.
Yeah.
So it's easier to play for Gwen, but Yon has to find that good flank, has to have that pink ward in his inventory, find that over the wall E plus ultimate. So it's harder for Yon, but once Yon gets on that backline, you said you feel like he would struggle with Skarner, but
Mhm.
with Blade of the Ranking, no, you will just melt him.
Okay.
It won't matter that much, especially, and we see a little bit of fighting
Oh yeah,
top
a bit
lane.
of a fight going on here. Capareza commits the ult. Torment tries to play back, but trying to ulti out here, but does get blocked by the Gwen. He should just be dropping here. Oh,
He's
and
dead.
yeah, JL just gonna flash in to finish off that kill. Trades flashes. Torment for JL. And Greed now going in, getting wow, he's just going down to fight today. But a massive Astra Lupa with a great ultimate pulls both of the bot lane from Chitaly into the tower, but Electro flashes out, or both of Chitaly flash out, and just a little ultimate drops down. Somehow 2-0 for Chitaly. That's kind of crazy. That was a really nice ulti from Astra, but just wasn't enough.
Yeah, so this all starts in the top lane, Torment taking on a little bit too much without seeing JL and then dying for it, trading flashes. And then instantly there's a fight in bot lane, another 2v2. We see flash by play and just Creed getting caught out, and then the get excited just following Ghost, but then a nice ultimate by Astra, making two flashes get no, was it
Oh wait,
two,
no, no, no,
one
no.
flash.
Oh, sorry, my mistake.
Yeah, this was one flash, and then like ultimate just getting that greedy Ghost just packing there.
Yeah, so I mean, this is insane for Jinx, who seems to be going for. I want to say they're just gonna rush the IE, but the longsword's making me question that a little bit. Maybe they forgot that Collector now builds out a pickaxe and they bought the BF sword. Not entirely sure, but maybe it is just a straight up rush here. And Yon drops the ultimate down onto Ghost, cleanses it away, and Greed ready with the lantern, but it's not actually needed in this case.
Yeah, like beautifully played by them. Maybe could have reacted with Lantern before and didn't have to use the cleanse, but it's a really small window there. But we see a
Yeah.
regank coming in.
Yeah, Yon going back through, and now Ghost has no cleanse. The lantern Ghost is actually just barely going to be able to get around the chompers there and take the lantern to safety.
That was a beautiful escape from them. Being
Yeah.
in this position with no flash, just getting reganked. It's imaginary that they got out of that.
Yeah, I mean,
There's nothing to be worried about there.
seems like at the moment, I mean, Yon's got a lot of time into the bot lane, and he's still here looking for a dive onto Ghost and Greed here. I mean, I think they're just going to have to give up the wave, but don't have it in time. Ghost drops the ultimate. It's looking to go for more, but no. Chitaly just going to... oh, not Chitaly, sorry. My mistake. Emrys just going to back out here. Sorry, seeing Chi inflate today's name is messing me up too much. Yeah, Emrys here just gonna back out of this play.
Yep, very well played by Greed in that situation, denying the dive, and then Big Boy just TPing in the bot lane, and I mean Yon gets like 2 plates there, if I'm not mistaken. If we could look at top lane for a second, it's 1 plate, I guess. 2, 1 plate only.
Just one, but cannon minion wave dropping as well. Although the bot lane from Chitaly here actually swapping up to top lane, so this is kind of interesting because They've already gotten the 3 grubs from the early game. Looks like they're going to try and rotate in their bot lane up to try and get the remainder of them. Astralupa taking a chunk, but won't actually be going down here. It doesn't actually have the TP available, so this chunk, if they want to contest the grubs here, this chunk will be staying, and the bot lane from Emrys are also rotating up here, so it looks like this will be going over to Emrys.
So really good positioning by JL, just trying to catch out Yon over there. Might be able to get Seju down.
Yon going in there, drops the ultimate onto JL. Yon just getting completely blown up here. Lantern being thrown out to JL. Is going to make it out of there. TP even being committed by Torment here. They have all 5 as Caparezza looking for more. Torment with the ultimate, and JL, yeah, the whole of Chitaly just going to manage to easily escape this one.
This I've seen this Yon ultimate somewhere in the recent days in a pro play. I'm pretty sure it was around mid lane. It might have been one of the 2 teams called Mad Lions or Gigabyte Marines.
I haven't actually watched too much. I only watched the Worlds from like today. I can't remember who played.
Yeah, there was a sequence of a team fight that, yeah, if you would deny them the nameplates, you could say that this game would have been in like a Trick 2G Bronze War or
with
something.
the Rumble ulti. Oh my god, yes, I did see that. Oh my, that was a disaster.
Yeah, they missed everything there. They
Yeah.
all missed and everyone missed. It was something. But we see a little objective trading here. Crabs
Yes.
into for Drake and like,
Interesting, actually. The in the end, Chitaly were the first to rotate up towards the grubs, but because of Cloud getting an amazing chunk onto Astralupa in the mid lane, actually meant that Emrys had priority for the grubs and also some fighting shenanigans in the top side. Oh, is Caparezza just going to be getting dove here, but seems to be mostly safe. Lecra even burning the barrier to maintain some HP as Greed comes up to try and help Caparezza. Don't think anything's going to come of this. Think Emrys just going to back out here. Yeah, it's nothing much going to come of this, but Caparezza will be surviving this one.
so Emrys went for a reset on the tower aggro just to get the damage down and then try to regain. Oh, they're still trying to tie.
I'm going to be going back in, but Caparezza, yeah, has the ultimate again, so Lecra are going to have to stand very aggressively here, and yeah, just going to be getting absolutely slaughtered by big boy slabs on the Gwen. Yeah, did not play around the Gwen W cooldown so well there. I mean, it was obvious it was going to be up, but Yon really didn't want to back out of the play without getting at least a kill here. Ends up completely blowing up in their face, and
So for some unknown reasons, yeah, okay. So Gwen dies to minions, and for unknown reasons, Syndra has died in mid lane as well. No, it was bot lane. Yeah. So Syndra died in bot lane to Jackson Skarner, I'm pretty sure, since Skarner has assist. Yeah, the dive was played really well by Big Boy Slaps, and then I guess you draw the line at the minions.
yeah.
Minions 2 OP, maybe nerf next match. I'm not sure about that one.
He said he wanted home guards. Actually, no, it's like 14 minutes anyway, so home guards would be kicking in. Whatever. Wanted home guards. Didn't want to give shutdown. How do you do it? Get executed. Smart. Actually, wait, did he get executed? Yeah, he got executed. He got executed. Yeah.
JL, we're all watching you. 3-0. We're waiting.
I'm
Oh
actually
my lord.
impressed.
Just shout it
JL
out.
has almost. Oh, Torment's going in, but I can't imagine this fight's going to be too much of anything. Well, the Caparezza actually doing a lot of return damage here. I guess, I mean, Gwen's snowballed pretty hard, right? Already has completed boots over Torment, so I can imagine that helps a lot in this matchup. JL looking for a bit of poke, but nothing really comes of it here.
Yeah, the blade steel gaps difference is huge there. Yon cannot fall behind in this matchup, then it's really hard to play, and
Yeah.
he dashed into fully stacked passive as well, passive Q. So
Yeah.
that's something you don't want to do against Gwen actually.
No, I mean, I'm also quite impressed actually that JL has almost the highest CS in the entire game in this, and he's decided to go for what many dub as the London build with the triple dagger in his inventory here.
Oh, the London build is double daggers on the start.
Oh.
Come on, man.
Great land on the Flay. Oh, Flay today forced to flash away from the hook there. Nicely done. I think if he had gotten chained up by that, it would have been completely chain CC'd under tower into death. So nicely done to flash away there.
Yeah, that was a really good flash there. But we see Emrys just sieging down the mid again. Ghost trying to clear the holy that Ilias wave cleared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say, Yon or Obsidian, whichever name. When I knew Yon, they went by like Hoshimitsu or something like that. I can't remember the whole name. I used to call him Hosh. They seem to have a really clear idea on what they want to do in terms of like they don't care so much about farming their
no, I see a solo kill coming.
A bit of a flank onto Cloud here, pushing him up against the wall, and yeah, I think it's just going to be absolutely nothing Cloud can do here. Pulled to a part of the wall that he can't actually flash away from, but Cloud actually manages to land the stun and get out of here. JL looking to catch up as Astralupa is just 1v1 in Yon on the side. Cloud drops the ultimate. Astralupa might be dropping because of that, but JL does manage to pick up the Sejuani in the meantime.
Yeah, so just walking past the wave, I don't mean, walking past the bushes, not checking it. When we last saw the Skarner in the bot side, like a little bit greedy by Cloud.
Yeah, but I mean, it is. I'll say, just like from a mid laner's point of view, it is the most frustrating thing in the world. Like he definitely cannot push against this Skarner because the Skarner is just going to do that to him anytime he tries to push the wave out. The minute you see the other person's not there, you're like, thank God, I can finally push and recall. Tries to go for it, instantly cheesed, slammed into the wall by the Skarner. It is the most infuriating thing to be like, the one time I feel like I can push, I'm not allowed.
So we see a TP on the side from Skarner. Oh no, he tries to fight straight. I thought that was an...
Aphelios on a bit of a flank here. Actually is going to try and walk the safe way around. Actually, Astralupa creates a lot of space here and allows Ghost to walk in. Pushes the whole of Emrys out, 1v4 as well. Astralupa just creating so much pressure in this game, honestly. As, yeah, oh, Emrys are actually able to get the tower down here. Astralupa might be caught out of position here. Lacro trying to do their best to focus him down. Does drop. Lacro getting a kill onto Ghost there. I think Syndra Ultimate doing most of the work onto Ghost there, who didn't actually use either of his summoners, but to be honest, might not have saved him, or you know, if he had flashed a bit too late.
I'm pretty sure actually Syndra went onto Skarner.
Wait, really? So, how much damage did the Jinx get?
There
like
was
two
Jinx
crits
crit
in a row?
plus... Yeah, I think so. Wait, let's see. Good engage, tried by Flay, splitting them up. And then we go on. Yeah, so there goes the Syndra ultimate on Skarner, and then like, what? Oh lord, what happened there?
Yeah, that was
And help. So this Jinx is getting a little bit scary already.
what was also quite nice there is Yon actually spent the whole of the fight zoning JL from getting onto Lycro and Cloud, and also the TP came through from Torment to just push JL, who's got the majority of the gold, I'd assume, or is at least the strongest member at the moment of Chitaly, away from the fight. Gwen also wasn't in the fight at the time, so nicely done by Yon, making sure that the majority of the threat was actually neutralized by his position because of his position in there.
Yeah, it was really well. Just zoned it out, and somehow, wait, what happened
Wait,
there?
Cloud is just 1v2ing the most fed members of Chitaly in the bot lane here. Looking for more. Actually lands the stun onto JL here. Kiting him like it's nobody's business. Shut down a 1v2 in the bot lane for young Claudio. I'll tell you, I'm downloading this replay myself. I'm taking tips from this man. Absolutely decimating this game.
Okay, so and just leaves after that. Just my job here is done. Don't worry, guys.
Gets his highlight, says that's enough from me. You guys can 4v5 it.
Crazy. That's how you do it. Just sending a message. but that was actually we didn't see the whole fight, but that's really interesting. How does this happen? As you said, like the most fed members of Chi get 2v1'd, while
yeah,
They have
The-
both have gap close and ways of like reducing the damage.
The only way I could imagine is even pot like Caparez didn't even use Ghost, so I can only imagine he got greedy for like tower, or his keyboard or monitor disconnected one of them.
I
But
think they tried to dive maybe because the wave was
yeah,
pretty vicious.
probably an attempt to dive actually. Yeah.
But I think Gwen didn't use her ultimate as well, so that's a really weird one there. When we see Astro Lupa going in,
Lupa getting a flank onto Torment here.
but
Torment, you can't actually dash out with your E, unfortunately. Oh, actually, with the ultimate, almost makes it out there. But JL just hops straight onto Torment's face, takes him out.
angle there is you get 2 Qs while you're in your E, and then you go back, Q, ult, and you're out, and then flash. Or like flash and ult. Then you might be able to get out. But
Okay.
not like this, not the way he did it.
So what I'm hearing is that Dr. Murderetto is prescribing one cheeky coaching session for Torment after this series.
Sure.
Hey, all I'm saying
Take
is
it from me. Take it from me. I won the last game. Okay. He hasn't won this one yet. We're not knowing. Like looking right now, 0-2. I don't know, right?
Yeah. I mean, Torment, if you're here, hit up Lost Murderetto in the DMs. I've heard it's completely free. At least your first time. The second session might be, I think it's like 40 euros an hour or something like this. So get the free hour while it's hot. Hearing some chatter in my ear about Lost Murderetto Yon being what some would call poor. We don't listen to slander on this stream.
Wait. Let's be honest over here, okay? I may have lost, but I was positive KDA, 10 CS per minute.
Yeah, you sound
So-
just like me, and I was like 16th in regular seasons.
Well, I'm 17th right now. I don't know what you want about.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. The double copium.
We cope.
you
Oh, by the way, and that game I was playing mid as well, so
Excellent.
I can cope
Excellent.
there. So we see
Mid
Emrys
is a-
starting
Yeah.
the second break, and Chitaly just trying to collapse on this one.
Chitaly are trying to push in her Astro Loop, but trying to create some space. It's just, but Chitaly today just causing so much panic. An amazing ultimate from Torment her is in the backline, just absolutely tearing up. But Ghost is got his white guns available, and he is absolutely shredding through. JL and Ghost absolutely annihilate the whole of Emrys here. Yeah, there's just insane damage. It looked so good for Emrys at the start. There was a massive Yon ultimate, but Jesus, the Aphelios is just so unbelievably strong.
Yeah, so Flay today just doesn't die over there, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
the Gwen just gets instantly one shot. But somehow Skarner catches both carries, and then Coast can just free hit anybody that he wants. Like nobody's threatening him anymore.
Yeah,
And after
as
that,
you can
it's just clearing up on Yon.
And now, Chitaly taking some spoils for their victory here, and are looking towards the Baron. They should be able to get it completely uncontested. Yeah, I mean, I like the Dragon from Flay today. Actually positioned himself, just completely stopping anyone from Chitaly from actually getting in. But I mean, in the end, they just said, we don't mind about the Dragon. We'll take the fight. And you know what? We'll take the Baron as well.
Yeah, they completely just got everything they wanted after that. They did. Wait, which one of them got the Drake? I don't think. Emrys
It
got the
was
Drake.
Emrys got the Drake.
Yeah, Emrys got the Drake, right? So almost everything that they wanted. They got the fight. They got a little bit in the mid, a little bit in the jungle, and a Baron. So perfectly fine for them. And we see JL being huge.
Yeah, and now I also want to say the London items actually got converted to an Avori Flicker Blade here, which was subject to some controversy. I believe JL did this build on, I think it was Xin Zhao previously, or maybe it wasn't
Yes.
JL.
I think somebody did it on Xinjiao. Yeah, I can remember it. In
Yeah.
the chat.
And it was Flame Door. at least questioned about. But I mean, I feel like on Jax it actually sounds really OP because you just permanently have the E available, so you basically only need to build MR or only worry about AP champions. And in this game, I mean, Syndra is like built in full burst, probably just doesn't have the damage to take out JL. So as long as he can keep his E up forever, he's just basically under no threat at all from anyone.
So a lot of people don't know it, but some do. Like top laners do know it. Jax E reduces AoE damage. So Syndra's pretty much all of Syndra's abilities except ultimate are reduced damage, while Jax is in E. So
yeah, and JL is just using his absolutely massive wall right now to just run down Emrys. Doesn't care at all, but actually it gets completely blown up here. Nice little CC chain there, as Yon is looking for more flashes away from the Thresh Hook, and Ghost is going to be dropping here. 2 shutdowns going the way of Cloud, and when your champion only really dodges auto attacks, you are terrified when a mage gets, what is this, like 2,000 gold in their back pocket for free. This is a really scary situation.
That's a little bit scary, but at the same time, like, should you jump in under enemy tower with your team being very far away?
Yeah, JL getting a bit overconfident there, it seems like. I mean, I can't blame him. Just went on an absolute rampage in a team fight. I'd be doing the same thing. I'd say, I am God. I cannot be killed by anything. I mean, I literally just said he's unkillable. And
he just had to prove you. He had to prove you. Also, during the same time that JL proved to us that he's still a mortal human being, right? We saw Torment killing 1v1 Skarner. So, as I said, when like Skarner shouldn't be really a problem for Yon. Like the Blade of the Ruin King is just an item in game of League of Legends, and tanks don't love it.
Yeah, this is true indeed. And I mean, at the moment, Astrolupa actually doesn't have too much resistances here. It's all HP, so the Blade of the Ruin King is just going to be, should just be absolutely shredding through the sky now.
Yeah. Actually, interesting build. Like, I would have thought that Astro will build the tier item a little bit sooner than third, or even fourth.
Yeah, it might end up being fourth. Oh, Astrolupa might be getting caught out here, but shouldn't be taking too much damage as Lekro actually being zoned by KAA Greed here. As TP comes in from Capareza. Torment does have his TP if he wants to commit it, but not quite using it yet. Actually is TPing in. So we're going to be getting into a little bit of team fight. Greed trying to CC up Yon, trying to keep him out of the fight. The team do manage to take the Baron, but a nice ultimate from Torment here. But absolutely shattered. The Yon going down, Cloud going down. I think this is going to be a clean ace from Chitaly here. Lekro dropping. Torment just going to have no way to deal with this, and Greed does manage to survive on extremely low HP. Oh, Ghost actually managed to die in the middle of the team fight. I didn't even see how that happened.
Ghost died straight at the start of the
Really? Was it from the Yon ultimate?
Yeah, Yon ultimate.
Okay.
Actually, in the back lane. But a really good team fight by KAA. So we can see that Emrys is taking the fight, they are starting it, and then Ghost gets caught there, but after that, I'm not sure what happens. Jinx has to flash away, nobody's killing JL, JL just standing in between 4 guys, just healing up somehow. Doesn't matter, just everybody else dying.
Yeah, that is actually crazy. It's so scattered, apart from the fact that JL is literally face tanking, like you say, 4 people. As long as he can hit them and get the Sundered Sky procs, that makes him immortal. He can't sit there and AFK and be immortal. So that's the only reason he died earlier. But
so there we just we saw JL go really quickly into the settings, proving his APM right there in the fight. Going into settings, putting on auto attack, just pressing once on the ground, and then pressed E, and then walked away from his PC. And yeah. Unkillable at that point once he got that auto attack enabled.
But this has to be so scary if you're Emrys. Imagine you start a team fight by one-shotting the enemy hyper carry, and then you still don't get a single kill after that. You just completely lose the team. Everyone on your team drops, and you only kill the guy that got one shot at the start. Oh, Beyond actually managed to find a pick onto Capareza here. Everything dropped off the Capareza. He cannot move at all. check the death recap. That's like 20 seconds of CC right there. Well layered
At
by
least
Emrys though.
it was really well layered, but at the same time, like I've been in that spot a lot. You just don't walk there when the whole map is blind. Come on,
Yeah.
man. That was some autopiloting into top wave. Um,
Yeah, that is a pretty greedy pathing for sure.
yeah, so he saw the top wave. He's a top laner. You just gotta have that. You cannot leave it on the map. You're willing to die for it every single day. So I would say it was the right call, but unlucky that enemy actually made the right call as well.
Actually, kind of surprised the Emrys aren't looking to go for the Baron here. Just using the pick on to. I'm gonna go on big boy slaps because Capareza is just too hard for me.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna forget that as well. I'm just gonna say Gwen. After getting the pick onto Gwen, don't actually look to extend anything with it. And Torment just getting absolutely blasted by Ash Loop here, but the play of the Ruin King is just completely slicing through the Skarner here. Snap back from the Yone. JL is looking to fight here, but nope, does just jump out, gets Cloud's TP, and nobody is defending the bot lane at the moment. But Yon lands the ultimate onto Ash Loop, who has to flash away from this. We'll see if they now look for the Baron. Might be a bit dangerous now. All 5 members of Astrolupa Warmogs will be coming in here. It's going to be very quickly regen into 100% HP while Emrys are missing quite a few cooldowns. Gwen pops the ultimate, and the threat of this alone forces the entirety of Emrys back, and now Chitaly are going to be looking to start the Baron here.
Yeah, but at the same time, we can see that red team's Chitaly's minions are pushing into the base. So it's gonna be a little bit iffy. While Yon getting a little bit chunked down, Astrolupo beating up
Yeah,
Torment almost.
Torment and Yon
dying.
both going quite low. Ghost tries to throw out a massive ultimate. Only lands it on, I think, 1 or 2 members there and gets completely blown up by Cloud. As now, Emrys desperately trying to get their way back into base. Astrolupa trying to zone Emrys here. That is going to be dropping down themselves. Not... Oh, just barely not dropping. Actually, Flay today flashes it in, drops the ultimate. He says, "You're going nowhere." Drops the ignite as well. Absolutely no chance. No chance they were letting. And John lands another ultimate onto Greed. JL desperately trying to run into mid lane, trying to finish the game, I believe. And yeah, Torment's also TP'd out. I think JL might actually be looking for a backdoor here while Capareza is getting ran down by Torment. So the team fight is won by Emrys, but you have absolutely no turrets left, and it's looking like JL
Oh
just
no!
goes to the
Oh
back
no!
and that is the game here. Well done, but I mean, you can't tell me this wasn't a. I'm not trying to downplay Chitaly, but you cannot tell me this was not a complete 1v9 by JL. That was crazy.
That was amazing game by JL. Uh, we just witnessed like 5 minutes of Baron fight and into a backdoor. Um, I'm not sure how to feel about this one right now. I felt like the Baron fight never ended. It just never ended, right? I think Sejuani used his ult at least 2 times, maybe 3 times in that fight.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, the interesting thing about this, like a never-ending Baron team fight, is you can tell just how much work JL's putting in. The fact that both solo laners of Cheetah Elite had their TPs available, super minions were in the enemy base for like 40 seconds, and instead of deciding to try and go for a TP to backdoor, they just started Baron or tried to zone the enemies. Could have been really easy to just look for like double TP into the base, but only JL, a guy who doesn't even have TP, is looking for it, and it does work out for him in the end and gets them the win there. Really well done by JL.
Yeah, I would say if I would have to give out the MVP for this game, it would be JL.
For sure. For sure. Although I will give a special mention to Cloud. Actually performed really good. I mean, somehow got a 1v2 double shutdown in the bot lane. And in these team fights, it's just a massive damage and just setting up for Jinx to get some resets. Wasn't quite enough, though, unfortunately, for this game.
Yeah, there were spells for other people. Like Jinx had a couple of few good minutes where she got quite good damage onto enemies
Yeah.
and few kills, and then what's it called? The ghost in Dragon Fight, right? With the white gun,
Yep.
just absolutely melting everybody But after that, like Ghost just gets one shot by Cloud every single fight. Unlucky
Or
mate.
Torment. Or Torment, who had some great ultimates in
Yeah.
these team fights as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is game 1 going to KAA, Chitaly. I imagine we're gonna take a small little break here before we get into game 2. Is that yeah. Okay, cool. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back very shortly, so you can watch game 2 of KAA, Chitaly versus Emrys Esports. We'll see you shortly.
close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll Just counting all the ways I died. Everything I couldn't save, buried down, still half alive. It's got me crawling in my skin, but no one's coming out to hold me close. Pouring out the gasoline, yeah, I've been making friends with all these ghosts, and I got nothing left to lose. Fight to the future. It's not me to turn and run. Met the bitter truth and I choked it down. Left a bad taste on my tongue, but my appetite's been growing now. I can see you crawling in your skin, but no one's coming out to hold you close. I'm pouring out the gasoline, so say hello to all my ghosts.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope you didn't actually stay around because it was like 20 minutes we had to wait. The game was still ongoing when the last replay ended. We're back with game 2 of KAA Chitaly versus Emrys. Looking forward to seeing if it's going to be another absolute JL dominant performance, or if we're going to see Emrys actually able to take home the win this time.
I'm talking about JL's dominant performances. We see him on his signature Pantheon. Obviously, in this monster being played multiple times in different in-houses and on scrims and officials. This thing is scary.
I think I've maybe, I don't watch, I hate to say it, I don't actually watch too much SLE. All I watched was like my own games back if I won for like ego boost, I hope most of SLE does, but maybe I'm just a narcissist or something. But I've heard tales of JL's Pantheon, and yeah, I think I've maybe seen it one time, but I've never played against it myself. It's a bit of a weird jungle pick, so interested to see how it'll do on this one.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we see Cloud got his hands on the Syndragon and Lekros on the Jinx, so nothing changed there. Astralupa this time on Fizz. That's
oh my, Cloud just putting in work. It was just like 300 damage level 1. Cloud just dropping the autos. Astralupa, not a single carry in the world, doesn't drop the E, doesn't try to avoid any of the damage. Just says, if I get my ward, I'm happy. I mean, the ward doesn't even spot everything. Okay, and Astralupa going for a trade, gets the Electro proc, but Cloud just dropping in some autos here, and somehow... Actually, no, Astralupa's used all of their potions already. Cloud leaves the game. He says, this lane's too easy. I'm going to dip out of this. Instantly reconnects, I assume. Okay.
Yeah, so it seems like Cloud is having some trouble. It was multiple times in the first game as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's just unfortunate. Just unfortunate. But actually, Flight they get level 2. Flight that goes in. Unfortunately, the hook pulls them Greed away from Electro's zap there. Electro forced to use both summoners here. A nice little re-engage there from Greed. Sees the opportunity where he wasn't actually locked down anymore to get onto Electro and actually turn what looked like a pretty poor trade for Chitaly here into an absolutely completely winning trade. JL now looking for a flank onto Cloud here. Does have flash available. Flashes straight onto Cloud. Cloud trades his flash as well. Astralupa flashes in too, and it's going to be a 1-for-1 under the tower there. Yon also using his flash, but wasn't quite able to get into range of JL there.
I'm not even sure if he would have killed him. That's
I think...
Flash. Oh, and Flay goes for the flash.
Flashes in, exhaust to get the slowdown. JL might be dropping here. If not to Yon, then surely to Cloud. And yeah, there we go. Cloud does end up picking up that kill, and it's an absolute bloodbath in the early game around this mid lane. And Cloud, once again, I think he's DC'd. I'm surprised there's not a pause. Surely his team notices he's DC'd. There's no way. There's no way to just let him... Okay. What a way to come back to lane. Just chunked for 300 HP.
No, this was 300 IQ bait, okay.
Yeah.
Just didn't work this time. He will do it sometime in the late game on enemy ADC, don't worry.
Actually, I'm interested now. Astralupa on another pick that isn't seen too much in 5s. Is a counter pick into Syndra here on the Fizz. But yeah, not seen too much, but it is a bit more normal than the Skarner. So I'm interested to see how this goes. I mean, at the moment, it's not looking too great. Did manage to get a chunk onto Cloud when he's DC'd, so maybe we can see more of that in the future.
A really good trade then. Just getting that full value out of that trade. Yeah, so Cloud just refusing to go to lane and protesting a little bit for the game 1 loss. Oh, and a nice wraparound by
Lekro with no summoners available. Should just be dropped down here. Astralupa jumps over the chompers, and yeah, Lekro just had absolutely no option there but to die. Really tough situation there. Well punished by Chitaly. Saw that the wave was slow pushing away from from Emrys' side here, and this is the absolute worst wave state to die on if you're an ADC. Having to walk back to lane and just seeing, oh no, my enemy's wave is just dying. They're going to be like a full level up on you. It is absolute horror. But the real horror in this game seems to be the connectivity between League of Legends and their internet.
There seems to be a real issue over here indeed. So, interestingly enough, both who have disconnected are in a counter matchup, like being hard countered. Is that a sign? Are they actually disconnecting or just protesting?
It's probably, I don't want to say it's like Vanguard, Tencent, any of this stuff. I don't want to say that because I'm afraid they'll come after me next. But it has to be. It has to be a sign. Riot Games, they want these counter matchups to look like proper counter matchups. They have, if it's looking too good for one side, they have to just DC the player. Froggen works at Riot Games and he is DDoSing these players live on stream right now.
Froggen himself, just pressing the buttons. Yeah, but then like nothing much happening over here. But actually, Astra has came back to the lane and how to call it, balanced out the early losses that he took, or she.
Yeah.
Which one is the right one?
Believe Astralupa is a woman.
Yeah. Okay.
At least this is my memory.
Okay. So.
And Fizz, the champion, is male.
Yeah.
Which all yeah.
Yeah. That one. Okay.
But
so,
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. So. Astra has came back to the lane a little bit and looking for the one shot on the
Oh,
cloud.
actually,
Might
to
be
get the
able
kill.
to get it. On the second, on the other side, Jon is being caught up as well by the JL and.
Might not roam down there from the Orin. Actually had a bit of a timer here because you see the wave from Torment is being pushed in. Did have a pretty small window to actually go for a roam here. Goes for it, drops a couple of CS, but hey, if it's getting JL ahead, I mean after JL's performance in the last game, I'd be willing to sacrifice 10 CS to get this man ahead in another game.
It's a really hard lane to play for him as well. So
yeah,
as much as he can just walk away and generate anything on anywhere else, he will be happy with it. We see he has already dropped 30 CS against the Fiora, and that's just how the lane goes.
Yeah.
It's sad, but it's rough.
And history repeating itself a bit here. Emrys picking up the first dragon while Chitaly pick up the first lot of grubs. We'll see if Chitaly are able to pick up the second lot of grubs, which is what they were trying to do in the previous game. Oh, Greed might be getting... nope. Flay doesn't decide to go for the hook here. And speaking of Flay, is on his namesake champion. Oh, as he lands a nice hook onto Ghost there, who's just going to be able to get out, but nice little Flay on Greed's jump. I don't know really what you describe it as. But yeah, Flay, but isn't able to convert that into a kill. Does just take the flash, and Flay is hungry to land a hook here. Wonder if they'll go for the dive. Don't decide to go for it. I mean, JL is around, so it would probably be a pretty bad decision to go for a dive here. Torment getting solo killed in the top lane here.
Yeah, so I've been on both sides of this matchup, and I know exactly what happened there. You as a Fiora think that you have enough damage, and then apparently you find out that Bramble West is an item, and it just kills you.
You know, when I play like carry into tank top laners, then 99% of the time, the thing that kills me is either I hit their Bramble Vest and I'm like, ah fuck, and I tank 2 tower shots, or if I have Tiamat, I hit a minion, and then I'm like, ah, I'm tanking 2 tower shots now, or at least 1. This is like the #1 killer of myself personally. Oh, and Astralupa goes for a dive there, does manage to get the kill, even forces out Cloud's flash and doesn't have to use the flash of their own, and just showing, I mean, after such a tough early game here, to get 2 kills going over to Cloud, does manage to turn this lane around and is looking pretty dominant in the mid lane at the moment.
Yeah, completely. So Astra just dropped waves in mid, walked bot lane, was like 20 CS behind, level behind, and then just got one kill in bot lane, went back to mid, just two solo kills. Okay, I guess we'll play.
I mean, Astra. Oh, I mean, I can't imagine much is going to happen in this fight here. Although, Chitaly have moved some members up to the top side, but I think, yeah, just gonna look for the grubs respawn here. I'm possibly gonna trade for the dragon, although you're not really in a position, well, not close to the dragon, but it's 30 seconds till that a bad boy spawns, so it's got some time to make his way over there.
Yeah, so as Chitaly, I wouldn't want to give any grabs into that Fiora's hands, even though Fiora fell behind. It's still annoying when she gets those grabs.
For sure. For sure. Although, saying that, Emrys have managed to push their way in here. An Orin ulti coming out, knocks it up Cloud. Astrolooper's looking to jump in, flashes onto Cloud, exhaust dropped onto Astrolooper, but is gonna be falling. Yeah, shut down, going over to the Fiora. Yon falling shortly after Cloud also drops here, and it's looking like Torment is gonna be dropping too. Might be able to take out JL, but not quite able to. And 3 for 1 there for the side of Chitaly.
Yeah, so very hectic fight breaking out at the grabs, like nobody, they didn't want to give those away. I think it was Big Boy who started that fight actually with the Orin Horn. Yeah, so he started getting a nice double knockup onto the Wukong and Syndra. Astra trying to go a little bit too deep, I feel like.
I gotta say credit to Flay today as well. Not sure if it was noticed there, but did actually manage to land the Flay on Greed's WR combination there, which actually made it so that Cloud was able to back away a little bit and survive for a little bit longer in this fight. So well played to Flay. Tried to make the best out of the situation, wasn't quite enough. And oh, JL comes in with a ultimate here. Flay today forced to flash away. So that stun was slightly mistimed there from Cloud on the Pantheon ultimate, and it's looking like Chitaly are going to be going for the dragon here. Cloud trying to make his way in, but is a bit separated from his team at the moment. Not sure if he's going to be able to look for anything. But Ghost also similarly separated. Greed creating space, but yeah, Chitaly just going to be picking that one up with no casualties, not having to use anything at all.
Yeah, so nice zoning part to keep Yon the Wukong away from the Drake pit and not letting him just enter it. So it's a free Drake for a Chitaly.
So, absolutely, and I'm really seeing why this is JL's signature champion. He picked up the hubris, not an item I see too often on Pantheon, but it's like a sign of confidence. You know, you put the fear into your opponents. If I see my opponent has hubris first item in the jungle, that guy's bloodthirsty, and I'm scared.
Yeah, I noticed that as well, and that's a ballsy pick there.
Yeah.
Oh, and we see Fiora playing around with the vitals.
Yeah.
A little bit damage, but then finding out that Orin just presses the
Yeah.
Unlucky.
I can imagine that once similar to Astrolooper looking for Yon in the river here. Shouldn't be able to escape this one. Cloud might look for the stun here. Doesn't even have to. Yon just burns the ultimate to make his way out of there, but it will be the crab going over to jail here. And it looks like it's so hard for Yon to play this game, and an absolutely amazing job from Astrolooper. Just constantly pressuring, playing really well with JL here to make sure that Yon's just completely shut out from being able to do anything he wants to do.
Yeah, this duo seems like it's working really well. It was noticed in the first game, like the Scanner Jacks just working together really well. This game again, just searching everything inside the enemy jungle, wherever somebody's picked off.
The synergy between these two is so crazy. They have almost exactly the same CS and almost exactly the same scoreline. Don't have the same build. I would have loved to see JL rush in Luden's companion first item. Unfortunately, they don't have that kind of synergy quite yet. Maybe in a future series, but not for this one, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's we can only hope, right? They still have. I feel like it should be Astra's first game, right? So
yeah,
or like first series. So they're still building that synergy over there. They're trying out mid laners. They have switched out to two mid laners already and thinking like Astra is the answer to it.
Oh, that's a nice dodge away from the stun there, and beautiful. As soon as Yon or Flay today were seen there, immediately get out. And yeah, forcing out the Syndra's flash there. Arrow's gonna be dropped here. But maybe top lane tower from Chitaly is gonna be dropping here as Pantheon just ulties straight onto Lekro's head, throws up the mastery emote. He says, hey, it's me. I needed that hubris stack. Picks up an amazing punish from JL. Sees, 3 people are in mid. Well, that means there's 0 people in bot. I'll go kill that person. And so rotating over to mid, nice stun from Cloud. Manages to make himself safe there, and Torment trying to do some damage at the top lane as well.
Yeah, Torment's just slowly poking down with those vital procs and taking them through damage in, but JL just finding that ultimate to the behind the tower and pressing W on the Lekro, and Ghost just following up with his ultimate. What can you do? You're just dead. Unlucky, mate.
Interestingly enough, though, that in the outcome of all of this, because Torment stayed top lane instead of rotating towards mid when the Ornn did mean that Fiora actually picked up first tower of the game. So quite a bit of a cash injection into the Fiora there. We'll have to see if that could, you know, if this, now that Fiora does have 1.4 thousand gold lead in the top lane, 2,000 gold lead for JL. Jesus, that is pretty crazy. So that I mean, for jungle to have this much of a gold difference early is insane. And you know, credit where it's due. Credit where it is due. JL is playing well. Heavily assisted, as I've said, by Astralupa, is also playing phenomenally this game.
Yeah, JL is just running circles around the enemy team for the second game in a row.
Yeah, it just feels like he's finding an answer. Both Astralupa and JL, whatever choice Emrys is making in terms of where they're moving their players on the map, JL's got a response. He's always exactly in a place to create a numbers advantage, and I wouldn't be surprised. Look at how Cloud has to play on the map now. How safe Cloud has to play. There's complete vision control from Chitaly in the bot side of the jungle. Cloud cannot walk up at all, and it's going to be impossible for Emrys to be able to contest this dragon. It is so terrifying as a mid laner to have to play against the counter assassin and have no vision control. It is, it's like Jaws.
Yeah, pretty much. You just hear that chomp chomp coming from far away, right? At the end of your screen, you just hear that doo. And we see him. We see Fizz engaging in bot lane, just throwing out that ultimate as well.
Yeah.
Oh no, he to dodge that one.
Astralupa doesn't finish off this kill.
Knows
JL is right there to finish it off. Cloud has absolutely nowhere to run. Astralupa does end up picking that one up, and I mean, just amazing synergy between these two. Absolutely playing the side lane great. But Yon, looking for an engage here, do manage to take out Greed as the Ornn ulti comes through, but won't be able to take anyone else out. Ghost also survives this one, so just going to be a full 1 for 0 here in the mid lane. We'll have to see if they're able to use this to be able to push down the mid tower. I mean, Ornn's... Ornn's walking back. I think if Ornn had walked away, Emrys would easily be able to pick up this tower here. But now, with Ornn coming in from one side, Pantheon coming in from the other, I actually think this is going to be 2 people dropping from Emrys here. Flay today misses the hook, and Astralupa picking up another kill here. Not
some interesting things. Maybe we can get a little replay of what just happened.
All I'm saying is, they say League of Legends is a 2D game, but it must be 3D, because this Pantheon just leaped over the hook there. Not a care in the world.
We can see Big Boy just going in. I don't know if that is the right one. Okay, what is going on? Okay, Flay today just getting scammed out of pocket by JL.
I'm interested to see if Astralupa with this Dark Seal almost up to 10 stacks now. Interested to see if that'll be upgraded to a Medjai's. I mean, seems like they're playing pretty well. You know, able to recognize when they're in a dangerous situation and play safe. So, wouldn't be surprised if they're able to actually keep the Medjai stacks if they do upgrade. Seem like a very capable enough player to do this for sure. Torment has realized trading with the Ornn is not an option. I'm just gonna ignore the fella and hit the tower. Smart choice. Smart choice.
Yeah, that's something you should do in that situation, I guess. It takes too much time to kill Ornn, and like in the end, I'm not even sure you can. So just hit the
Yeah.
tower, just enjoy it, just beat the crap out of the towers, and
Oh, actually, whoa, saying that, absolutely massive chunk here from Torment. Hits, yeah, okay. Well, these vital things are a bit OP. If the Fiora players are hitting these, yeah, the gem looks pretty strong.
yeah. And if you know where they spawn, it's even more OP.
Yeah, I think there's a pattern to it, right? I don't know what the pattern is, but
If I'm not wrong now, it's there's 2 spots where it can spawn every time. So it's left and above, and then the second option is like down and right. So if, for example, you had left, then the next one has to be down or right. So you can like kind of predict that. And we see engagement.
That's a nice little one to Ghost here. It should just be dropping that forces the barrier and ultimate, and might actually be able to escape here. Forces both sums and the ultimate out of Ghost and the ultimate out of Greed, and still manages to get the shutdown. I think that was like 500 gold going over Yon's way there. Nice little pick there. Astralupa also dropping. Didn't see quite what happened there, but looks like maybe a dive went wrong. I take back what I said about the Medjais. Don't upgrade the Dark Seal. Keep it as a Dark Seal. It's as good as it is.
I feel like Ghost could have lived, but he just got greedy and really wanted that kill. So he just paid the price and died.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if this was old lethal tempo, I think he would have survived because he would have had the extra range. But did get a bit greedy for some extra autos there, and was just in range for Wukong to Q.
Yeah. So just one step back and he would be fine, but you really wanted it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, sometimes when you're an ADC and you're, 10 CS a minute, you're like, bro, I've spent all this time just farming. Let me get some kills. You have to take some fights, even if there's a massive risk of you dying. Sometimes you just gotta do it.
That is true. You just have to pull the trigger. We already see some more items coming in. Especially like the first item went unfazed, completely reasonable. Now we see Ornn a little bit in trouble. I think it's actually killable angle.
Torment, the Avengers show up here, and Torment flashes straight into Ghost. Not entirely sure what the thought process was there, but Yon looks for the ultimate here. Ghost barely manages to survive here on a slither of HP. The Jinx rocket manages to take him out as JL's chasing down Yon here on the backside. Is going to be dropping, but I think that's going to be just ends up being a 2. No, 2 for 1. But looks like Chitaly don't want it to end here. Flay today with a nice little Flay there, but another little JL hop, Cloud stun. Too little, too late. Wouldn't have been enough. Actually, might have been enough to save Flay if it was done a bit sooner, because he did have the flash available. But no, in this case, Flay does end up dropping here.
Yeah, so Flay has done it multiple times. He's shown that he actually knows his champion. He has played it before, it turns out. And we see like Torment just, I'm not sure where we're going, boy. And then Yon just flashing away for, I'm not sure why, but I guess he was just trusting the Jinx. We'll get it.
Yeah, I mean,
and then Yon is dying for it.
There comes a time, I don't know if Torment's a Fiora main, but sometimes, like when you play Fiora, you have 100% seen the Chinese instant ulti proc combo. And you could see, as soon as Torment flashed over and realized, oh shit, Ghost is over here, it flashed through his mind in a second. He's like, I've got to try it. Didn't quite work out.
Yeah, but for that you need flash, so...
yeah,
you're already kind of...
But it's about the thought. It's like everyone says when they give you or give you a terrible present. It's the thought that counts. As
Flay.
Amazing flash hook here. Cloud follows up with a stun, but isn't able to actually find anything further. Cloud does walk forward to try and take Ghost out. Isn't quite enough and does drop himself. Yon gonna be looking to gonna end up dropping here as well. And yeah, Ghost surviving on a slither of HP, forced to use the barrier. Just unfortunate there. It looked like they had a really solid setup there, but weren't sure whether to commit forward and try to take out Ghost or actually turn kite back a bit and fight the remainder. Just seems like a bit of a split decision there from Emrys, and it gets completely punished by Chitaly here.
Yeah, they fight a little bit more than they get chew on, right? Play started that fight beautifully, just catching out Ghost with a flash hook, but Greed just getting a 4-man ultimate into the backline, and then Astra just joining in and one-shotting your carries.
Yeah, Astra really does make this champ look truly slippery. I mean, I didn't really think of Astra as a Fizz player, but actually showing up and doing some work on it. Honestly, it's it looks like it's quite practiced, the Fizz here. Honestly, a lot of the times.
Yeah, she's dodging beautifully with the whatever it's called, title.
Playful Trickster.
Playful Trickster. Okay, I knew Trickster was in there, but
yeah.
Okay, we see Cloud getting caught out there, and Astra just confirming that kill.
Anywhere JL goes, there is just absolute destruction. Cloud dropping is
finally Torment manages
to
make
we
this
missed the Chinese combo. Surely play as well. JL walked onto your screen, you are dead.
This game is started to look really rough with like what is it, 8k, almost 8k. Yeah, now it's 8k gold lead. They are now even more, right? Yeah, amazing.
It's such a bloodbath that I actually am struggling to determine whether this is being played well or terribly.
Yeah, like, so it's just fighting and kills back to back to back to back, right? So,
yeah.
But one team is coming out on top pretty much every single time, so...
Oh, Torment though, getting a nice little chunk of the JL here. Oh, isn't quite... Really tried that. If that stun had landed, that would have been a massive shutdown going the way of Torment there. Nice try from Torment, honestly. You gotta respect it. Gotta respect it going for that 600, at the time, 600 gold shutdown, now 700. And Cloud... Oh, Astralupa is going to be taking Cloud out here. Yeah, isn't enough, and Astralupa even... BM goes golden there, or maybe to preserve a bit of HP. Maybe Astralupa wants to stay out on the map a bit longer, but probably gonna just be looking to go base here now that the ultimate's down.
Yeah. Wait, short. No, Astra didn't use ultimate.
No, sorry, the Zhonya's not ultimate.
Yeah, Zhonya's down.
Oh wait, no, they didn't use ultimate. You're right. You're completely right. They do have it available, so yeah. Yeah, they're gonna stay on the map.
Yeah. So they will stand on the map. Just one-shotted with basic abilities. Congratulations.
Yeah, my bad. I thought maybe double MR item from Cloud would have been enough, but not quite. Not quite. Basic stealth to OP. As Greed, nice engage here onto Yon. Ornhorn coming out, looking for a dive here. Astralupa dashes in here. Might be dropping. No Zhonya's available. Cloud's TP's in. Might be looking for JL here. As Torment on the backside, trying to take out Ghost. Doesn't quite land the W onto Ghost, who flashes away. All sums used from Chitaly's bot side here. I mean, almost every flash in the game being used here. Cloud just barely manages to make his way out.
Really good timing from Cloud with the scatter off. What is it? Scatter off?
Scatter weak. Jeez, I don't know these until you start to say them. You like start saying them like, oh yes, that's what.
It's something. Yeah, the beautiful Ornhorn just catching the whole back line over there and making Astra just being able to jump on everybody. Soon they're making it better and just demolishing Astra, I guess, finally getting something back.
That is actually kind of crazy that basically the entire fight, 3 people were peeling the Fiora away from Ghost, who still almost dropped to Torment. Meanwhile, Astralupa and JL just demolishing the rest of Emrys under tower here. Just goes to show quite how fed these 2 players are at the moment.
Yeah, so both of them stacking their items as well. So Hubris and the ring. So it's
Yeah.
just getting getting scarier by the minute every time JL just finds another kill.
And I was ages ago now. There's been way too much blood. But when these games turn into such a bloodbath, it very often isn't even that amazing because you just don't really progress the game. If you're just running from lane to lane, just killing people, you never actually get any objective. Although now, Chitaly have actually been converting their team fight wins or their picks into objectives. I mean, they managed to get the tier 2 mid tower there, so actually, actually making use of the fight wins now.
Yeah, they have managed to get themselves a soul, 5
Mhm.
towers. They're slowly but surely just getting that base down and getting closer to that nexus. Well, we see Emrys looking for the top lane, thinking about killing a fish, but then understanding that there is no way we can catch a fish with even
Yeah.
if we have a hook. They have a hook. They have a nice hook for a fish, but I guess
mean-
the fish just don't bite this time.
Astralupa was sitting in the bush there, and I swear to God, reverse the nameplates of these mid laners, I would have thought that fish was DC'd.
There might have
Uh,
been a chance.
Astralupa was just looking for a pick there. Very, very patient. Actually plays around vision so well. I mean, has a complete right mindset to play these assassin champs. Always playing in fog. Play just barely missing the hook onto flash hook onto Ghost there. Excellently
Yeah, but
dodged away.
that's a flash down now. And JL
Yeah.
JL has started to run alone.
And
There
yeah,
is no.
yeah, Emrys should be looking to contest there. Flay going a bit of a different path to the rest of the team. Might be looking to get the lantern out, but Yon just completely turned on here. Astralupa dropping dangerously low, doesn't have zonies available, but is able to get the playful trickster out. And it should be Chitaly picking that one up for free. Torment on the split push here is finally able to take that tier 2 tower out, but Flay today is getting engaged on here. Astralupa getting dangerously low, but no vision for Electro, so does manage to survive that. And somehow Capareza manages to solo kill the Fiora in the bot lane here, and I think this could be the game here for Chitaly. I want to say as well, in this matchup, the Ornn versus Fiora, I saw a couple times the Ornn was actually Wing and then canceling his ulto, which
Yeah.
is like the only way to play around the parry.
Repost. Yeah,
Yeah.
parry when it's called. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a really good way, and we see that Orange Dance coming in. Banger of game. It was really bloody from Astra and JL, just searching everything and just killing back to back to back everyone. 23 kills combined on them too. So
Yeah. I mean, I really would, man, I don't want to give the MVP to JL, but I kind of have to. I just have to. It's just absolute back-to-back complete banger performances from this man. I really want to give it to Astralupa is honestly a close second. Like both games just creating so much pressure and just playing around vision, especially in the second game, so beautifully. Yeah, but JL has to be my MVP. What do you think, Lost Murderer? Do you think JL deserves the MVP, or do you think he's a disgusting dog that only plays cheese champions?
well, how do I say it? In the first game, we got revealed the chat a little bit. JL calling me the goat. So I have to give it to my boy. Um, the best jungler in SLE. JL has to get it for those both games. Like he just, I don't want to use the word, but he stomped. He stomped Obsidian. There is a reason why season 5 Yin just swapped Obsidian out for JL and went to win the finals, right?
Yeah. I mean,
So
you heard it here, folks. If you want to be crowned as the series MVP, there's a step-by-step process. Get Lost Murderetto on the cast. Get into Twitch chat. Call him the GOAT in chat. Doesn't matter what your performance is after that. You are the MVP of the series. I mean, I'm not gonna say JL didn't deserve it because he definitely did. So
Oh yeah, that's definitely he did definitely deserved it, but he followed the steps of me being a little how what's the nice word for it?
simp.
A call girl.
Ah, I see.
We can't use the other words, right? Might be a little bit against TOS or something. But he knew it. He also sent me a nice recipe for a good pizza for this weekend. So he's definitely my MVP for this series.
Excellent, excellent. So I hope everyone goes out there, DMs JL, gets the pizza recipe. I mean, he's literally an authentic Italian. Speak to him one time, you can tell he can make a good pizza. Just listen to his voice. And with that, I think we're gonna have to wrap it up here today. Thank you, Boss Murderetto, for joining me in the cast today. It's been an absolute blast casting with you today. Thank you, Pepper, for producing the stream for us, and thank you, the viewers at home, for watching alongside us. Hope you have a lovely rest of your night / evening, whatever time zone you're in. And yeah, that'll be it for us today. See you next time.
Bye bye.